Let's play a quick game of truth. Have you ever found yourself scrolling through beautiful Edmonton homes online, then catching yourself thinking, no way, I could afford that on my own? You are not alone and you are not wrong for feeling that way. Well, let me hit you with this. You absolutely can, and I'm going to prove it. I am Kenneth from Home Reality Pros, and I've helped countless Edmontonians, newcomers, single parents, recent grads go from renting with doubt to owning with pride. And guess what? They all started with one thing: a single income. In this video, I'm breaking down the real numbers, real tools, and the real strategies that can get you into your own home without needing two paychecks. Grab your writing materials because the information I'm about to share will make the home ownership vision very clear. If you're ready to shift from maybe one day to this is my year, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Like this video if you've ever doubted yourself, and comment I am ready below if you want to take that first step today. Let's get into it. You are going to love this. Trust me. Now let's talk about the myth that needs to go extinct. The mindset that you need two incomes to buy a home. That's the narrative we've all heard. And yes, two incomes make things easier, but they are not essential. Not here in Edmonton. In fact, more and more single income buyers are making the move, and they are doing it smart. It all comes down to three things. Number one, knowing your debt to income ratio. This is a simple way lenders check if you can handle a mortgage. They compare how much you earn to how much you owe monthly, like car loans, credit cards, etc. Keeping your debt low makes it easier to qualify and gives you better mortgage options. Number two, understanding your borrowing power. This is how much a bank or lender is willing to loan you based on your income, credit score, and financial history. You don't have to guess. This is where a mortgage pre-approval gives you a clear number so you know your price range before house hunting. Number three, tapping into every program designed to help you win. As a first-time or single income buyer, you may qualify for special incentives, lower down payment options, and tax savings. These programs can reduce what you pay upfront and what you owe monthly if you know how to use them. If you're a newcomer or still establishing your financial foundation, that's totally okay. You're not blind. You're just building. You don't need a second income. You need that right strategy. And we're about to walk through it together. So if you're thinking, okay, this sounds possible, but where do I even start? Let me walk you through 4 key strategies that can help you move from renting to owning, even on a single income. And it all begins with the most important habit of all: how you manage your money right now. And that takes us to strategy number 1, mastering your budget. Let's talk budgets, because this is your foundation. Whether you're earning $40,000 or $100,000, it's not just about how much you make. It's about how well you manage what comes in and goes out. Here are 4 simple action steps to start building your home ownership budget. Step 1, track your spending for a month or 2. You can use a budgeting app, a Google Sheet, or even a notebook. And what's the goal here? Is to see where your money is actually going. Once you know that, you are in control. Step number 2, sort your expenses into needs and wants. Groceries, a need. Take out 3 nice a week and random Amazon buys, probably a want. Cutting back here and there adds up more than you think. Step number 3, try the 50-30-20 rule and adjust if needed. That is 50% for essentials, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt. But if you can shift more into savings for a few months, even 30 to 50%, you will hit your goal faster. Step number 4, automate your savings. Set up a small transfer to a separate savings account every payday. Even $50 adds up over time. And when you don't see it, you don't miss it. Now, factor in Edmonton realities: heating bills, plan for them. Transit or car expenses, budget it in. Property tax, do your homework. Don't forget this: a well-structured budget doesn't restrict your freedom, it builds it. Alright, your budget is locked in. Now let's talk about how to actually afford the home without draining your savings or waiting years. That takes us to strategy number 2, optimizing your mortgage and down payment. Here we will talk about how to actually afford the purchase, which starts with your down payment and mortgage setup. Here is the great news. You don't need to save $100,000 to buy a home in Canada. If the home you are buying is under $500,000, the minimum down payment is just 5% of the price. That means for a $400,000 home, your down payment could be $20,000 or less. Sounds more doable now, right? And the best part, you can combine multiple programs and sources to cover this down payment legally and safely. Let's break it down. Gifted down payment is the first. If a parent, sibling, or close relative wants to help you with your down payment, it's allowed, as long as the money is a gift, not a loan, and properly documented. The next program is the RRSP Home Buyers Plan. If you've been working in Canada and contributing to an RRSP, that's a registered retirement savings plan, you might be able to borrow up to $35,000 from it, tax-free, to help buy your first home. Now, if you're new to Canada, don't worry, you might not have that much saved up yet. That's totally okay. Even if you've only contributed a few $1,000s, you can still use whatever amount you've saved to reduce your down payment. Also, if you're buying with a partner and they have an RRSP too, they can withdraw up to $35,000 as well. That means together, you could access up to $70,000 for your home. Now, I will drop a link in the video description below so you can learn more about how RRSP Home Buyers Plan works, who qualifies, and how to apply. Next program is the First Time Home Buyer Incentive. This is a special program from the government of Canada that gives you an extra 5% or 10% toward the price of your first home. It's not a regular loan. There is no monthly payment and no interest. Instead, the government becomes a small partner in your home. You only pay them back their share, the same percentage, when you sell or refinance in the future. This incentive helps lower your mortgage and makes your monthly payments more affordable, which is huge when you're buying with one income. Now, I'll drop a link in the description of this video so you can read more about this program and decide if it's right for you. Now, let's talk about getting approved for a mortgage, because it's not just about how much you earn. Approval depends on a few key things. 1, your credit score. The better score equals better rates. 2, your income. This is to be steady and verifiable. And 3, your debts, how much you already owe. Lastly, also, your down payment, how much skin you're putting in. Once you apply, lenders will zero in on 2 big ratios. 1, the GDS, gross debt service. This tells them how much of your income will go toward housing costs, mortgage, property tax, and heating. The other is the TDS, total debt service. This adds up your housing costs plus other debts like car payments or student loans. Don't worry about calculating all this yourself. That's exactly what a great mortgage broker is for. They will review your full financial picture and help you find the best lender, especially if you're buying on a single income. Bottom line, your job is to keep upfront costs manageable and make sure your monthly payments are comfortable. Everything we've talked about here helps you do exactly that. Now, let's shift from numbers to the fun part. What kind of home you can actually buy in Edmonton? That brings us to strategy number 3, choosing the right property and neighborhood. You've got the budget, you've got the plan. Now, where should you buy? With one income, it's all about finding the sweet spot between your budget, lifestyle, and future goals. You don't have to check every box on a wish list. Edmonton's market offers some great surprises that prove you don't have to sacrifice much to get started. Here are your main choices. 1, condominiums. These are apartment-style units, often in low-rise or high-rise buildings. They are usually the most affordable and great for first-time buyers. Many of these include heat, water, and exterior maintenance in the condo fees, making monthly budgeting easier. Next one, townhouses. These are multi-level homes that share 1 or 2 walls with neighbors. They often come with a small yard or patio and more space than a condo, but still at a lower cost than a detached home. You have the duplexes and half duplexes. Think of this like two homes in one building. You get your own private entrance and yard, but share a wall with one neighbor. They are usually more affordable than detached homes and can offer great value. Then you have the detached homes, the single family homes. This is a standalone house, no shared walls, more privacy. Often a yard and a garage may be attached to the home or detached from it. What else are you looking for? Look for areas near transit, grocery stores and parks. It makes daily life easy, especially if you don't drive. Now, here is a good one. If you're open to a home with a Lego basement suite, that rental income can help cover your mortgage or even help you qualify for more. You don't need the biggest or flashiest home. You just need the right home for your budget, your lifestyle, and your goals. So how do you put this all together without feeling overwhelmed? It comes down to who you've got in your corner. And that takes us to strategy number 4, building your team and sticking to your plan. Here is something most first-time buyers don't realize. You might be buying on your own, but you don't have to figure it all out alone. Think of this as your home buying team, a small group of professionals who have got your back. They will help you ask the right questions, avoid costly mistakes, and make smart decisions with confidence. And it all starts with someone who can help you unlock the financing side. That's the mortgage broker. They shop around for the best rates and programs for your situation. Even better, they often have access to lenders you wouldn't find on your own, and their help is usually free to you. The next is the realtor. Yeah, that's me. A good agent will show you the right properties, help you avoid costly mistakes, and negotiate strongly on your behalf. You have the financial advisor. These folks help you keep your bigger money goals on track, like savings, investing, and planning for the long term, even after you bought the home. And here is the part that is 100% in your control. Discipline. Build smart habits while you prepare. Start or grow an emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of housing costs. Avoid big purchases or new debts before applying for a mortgage. Celebrate the small wins like paying down your credit or hitting a savings goal. Because you're not just buying a home, you're building a lifestyle and taking control of your future. So, thinking you can't buy a home in Edmonton on just one income? Think again. Yes, you can. With the right game plan, a rockstar team, and a mindset that won't quit, you don't need a second paycheck or some magical salary to make it happen. Just the right information, good financial habits, and believe that you can. Now drop a comment below and let me know how confident you have become just so far. If this gave you a spark of hope or a flash of clarity, smash that subscribe button, slap a like, and share it around. Let's grow this family of home buyers. Remember, no family left behind means no dream left behind. I am Kenneth from Home Reality Pros. Let's crush that first home goal together. Catch you in the next video.